Hi, welcome to new episode of Project Ross, which is supported by ECU Masters. I'm William, and in today's video we're working again on the K20 swapped Peugeot 205. And in this video I'm going to remove the front body kit. As you see, I already done it a little bit. And maybe rear axle stuff, but probably something else, because I need still waiting for some parts. So let's get started. So yeah, as you just seen, I'm going to remove the front fenders, because as you might notice, this lip here has to be removed for the front wheels to fit. And I already removed it, it's already loose, and check it out, I can move it with one hand, check it out. It's clean on the inside, already did that. So this is our issue. These are the 15-inch tires and wheels I got when I bought the car. And this lip over here is of course a rock guard, which is actually very good, but because of this I cannot steer my bigger wheels properly. So I have to cut it out, probably like on this edge, remove this bit, and yeah, maybe I'll just also dent the door in, that it moves like that, nice and clean. And I'm also, let's see, take the grinder, take all this lip out, and probably open this bit up as well, so there will be better airflow, because I'm all about that airflow. Time attack. So yeah, that's the start of this airflow. I don't think it's going to take that long, but I'm going to show you on that side how I took the fender off. Absolutely not that difficult. It's you know, bondoed in here, and I just used Daan's Black & Decker and a chisel to get the thing off of there. Not that hard, but I'll show you that later on. So let's going to continue with this side first. So here you can see the problem, because check this out. This is actually, of course, it's off the ground, so it's not that high, but this bit of the tire will end up here, and when you steer it, obviously look at that. That's so going to hit. Actually, I'm going to move the steering wheel. Look how close that is. And if it's up in the suspension, it's going to hit here, so I have to cut this bit out and, you know, use a torch and bang it in. So let's cut this out first. So this is the first step. I cut that out, and now I'm going to see if it's necessary to dent this in. I think it is, and I'm not sure if this is able to stay here, so let's go check that out. Well, what you can now clearly see, this is not going to work. I actually put a jack under the suspension, so lift it up a little bit, because it will be running roughly that height, and this bit also has to get cut out, which I have absolutely no problem of doing, because it's in the way. Step 2, check it out. This is looking pretty good. And weld up a plate up here. I'm gonna do that later on, but and clean this a bit up. Yeah, may look a bit messy, but you know, it's a race car. It doesn't have to look that pretty, as long as it's all not going to rust and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll make it work. So I made a cut over here. I'm gonna see if I can move this bit outside so I can beat a hammer on it so that it goes inside, and then I'm gonna hit it with hammer this side again so it goes over it, to see if I can make some room. But I'm not sure how this bit is gonna go, so yeah, let's give that a try. So with the wheel on, I got it hammered out. Let's see how it is. Ooh. Still hitting. Check. It's still hitting. But I believe I have the idea that somewhere else is hitting as well. Let's see. Well, I can't find it. I'm going to use the light and check it out. So yes, after a whole bunch of hammering, this side fits. I can, yeah, this is absolutely full lock. This probably, and it completely free. This is going to work. It's not be able to spin because I know where it hits. It hits the jack. So yeah, that's not really a problem. But yeah, all I have to do now is I'm going to reuse this plate actually. I'm going to weld this one like that. And I'm filling the gap, or maybe I'm going to weld it in like this, in an angle. Not sure, but I'm going to use this anyway. And then weld all this bits up, because I punched some holes in it. It's going to be a bit of a challenge. Maybe you're going to put some new plates in there, but I can do that probably. So yeah, that's probably next on the list. So after hammering and taking the wire wheel and the flap disc on with the grinder on the inside of the wheel well, it's I think it's time to weld this thing up. I'm also going to weld a little plate on the inside of this to add some rigidity, because there's some little bit of rusty holes in there, but that'll be fine. Maybe I'm going to do this welding a little bit later, but let's see. Well, let's start welding.
Attention all units, this is Sergeant Stadenko. Attention all units, this is Sergeant Stadenko. We are changing from a Code 3 direct pursuit to a Code 347. Completely lost due to incompetence.
So I got this side welded in. Check it out. It absolutely looks like crap, but the holes are all filled up. And here as well, I welded a plate in there. Yeah, looks like crap, but like I said, the holes are filled up. Maybe we're gonna put some more sealant in there, because that's actually the reason why it looks so garbage. Peugeot uses so much sealant to anything, it's impossible getting it all out, and it keeps catching fire and blah blah blah. It's just super annoying, but I'm kind of satisfied with this, so let's move on with the rest. So check this out. I welded a patch panel in there. It looks crap, of course, but it's in there. I'm going to take the grinder and make it a little bit smoother, because the grinder and some paint makes you the welder you ain't, but that's okay. It does It doesn't have to look pretty, it just has to work, which it does. And yeah, after that I'm gonna cut out the fender. So the thing that's up next is cutting up this fender. I'm gonna cut a line over here, all the way to here, and I'm going to cut this bit out to make a time attack spec. If you are a Dimma purist, you might want to look away. So check this out. First of all, check how awesome this is. This is of course for to vent out the fenders, which I love. It's actually Peugeot 25T16. So cool. And I cut the inner liner out. Look how much room there is now. No more inside here. This piece of metal is gone. Look how much room there is for the wheel to turn. I doubt there will be any problem with that. So let's try that. Yeah, look at this. Check it out. When I do the steering, it's gonna have all the room in the world. Also, when it's actually on its right height, but as you can see now, there's absolutely no issues whatsoever. So I'm quite happy about this side. So now let's do the other side. So, like I said, I'll show you on this side how to remove the fender. First step is of course get rid of all the nuts, or the bolts in this case. This one's over here, there are like 4 or 5 on the top side, and the rest is actually all glued in. And there is here, there is you know, where they bonded it together. On the other side I used a motorized file to get this stuff off, but I don't think that's actually necessary. I think you could actually just if you be gentle with it, you can break it loose because it's only a tiny bit. Yeah, I'm going to try that. Let's see if it works out. So like I said, all the bolts are already loose. There's here like where they bolted or glued it to the body. So let's see if this works. Here comes the glue. See? This one's too tight. Yeah, this is not going to work. I have to use the file to get this bit off. So let's get that. This one didn't come off as clean as the other one, but it's off. And I found a bolt. Oh, that's weird. This side looks way cleaner than the other side. So the welding on both sides is done. This side actually looks absolutely terrible because it's so dirty. I cannot get it clean. The welding was an absolute nightmare. So I decided, whatever, deal with it some other time. No, just not deal with it at all. It's in there. It's okay. It's all cleared. So I'll just, all those holes, I'll just plug them up with sealant or something. Yeah. And now, next step is actually to use textile spray. See, where do I have this stuff? Well, I can't seem to find it, but I have it here somewhere. I use that to use, put that on that, and yeah, and move on to the next thing. So, and the next thing is doing some more modification on the front fenders, because I want to remove this bit and make aluminium plate with two bolts here. So the front fender is easily removable, because when I leave this on, it's always a bit annoying to get that thing off. So let's get the grinder and remove it, on both sides by the way. Check it out. I've got the fenders here. Also, look at the gap. That looks so awesome. Yeah, I'm going to break the aluminium plate on the inside of here, and maybe here on top of it, because it's a bit ugly. But other than that, it looks great. And the other side actually looks pretty good. Check this out. Also, whoa, this one actually went a little bit better. So yeah, the plate here and the plate here, or one plate. That's going to be golden with two bolts, easy to remove. Yeah, I want this car easy to work with. I want this car to be easy to work on, also on track. So that's why. And the bumper is also going to be mounted in such a way that it can be easily removed, because it has to go on off a trail, and I don't think it's going to work with this bumper on the car. So yeah, but we'll do that later on. But I have to see, because I cut the inner liner out. The bolts are actually right in here, so that made it a lot easier. So I'm going to look at how I'm going to fix that, or I'll do that, or how I'm going to do that. So yeah, but for now, this part is basically done. I'll paint the inside later on. Maybe that will be in the video, but let's move to the next thing. So while I was editing this, I realized it is already like about 20 minutes long, and I haven't even got to the rear axle part yet. So I'm going to cut it short right here. The rear axle stuff is going to be in the next video, plus it's not even finished yet while I'm filming this bit. Because, you know, money, blah blah blah, parts didn't really come in quickly, so that will be in the next one. So wait for that. Hopefully you like this video. Like and subscribe if you want to see more, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Laters.
So, thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to see more. And talking about more, you can click on one of these two videos to see some more from the channel. And yeah, hope to see you next time. Laters.